Hello, everybody. This is Mike. Welcome back, Edge Runners, to another episode of New Amsterdam. We're going to kick this one off a little bit uniquely compared to the last ones. We open up on an empty apartment building. Sparsely decorated. There's a bed in the center of it. It's a one room. It's a large one room with a bathroom and a kitchenette, but it's still a one room. Right? The door opens and we get a silhouette. Into the room, we get some combat boots, a shot of that as they walk in, somewhat cautiously, almost reverently maybe, carefully placing their steps. We see the carpet on the floor displace. It's a thick shag carpet, somewhat impractical, but clear that it's cleaned by a Roomba of some sort. In fact, the Roomba is bouncing its head on the corner, reversing, and then bounces back into the corner. Appears to be stuck. Give us a description of Marcine as she looks around this apartment.
Well, Marcine is a very flamboyantly dressed character. First thing you notice is the fact that she has a giant afro. Silvery white afro that has been dyed with a shock of pink highlights. This is further exacerbated by her, what did you call them? Shutter shades?
Yes.
White shutter shades with pink lenses, sporting some giant hoop earrings, and, as she takes off the clear rain slicker, there is you see a plain black crop top with on pink on the front are the words peace and then the peace symbol on it. Sorry. She's a thin figure. She's got kind of the olive skin tone going on. Very well put together. Long manicured nails, also pink. With this dash of black combat boots with olive drab cargo pants, and she's with probably a holster by the side and what looks like it's kind of a holster, but it's got a baseball bat on kind of a ring on the other side, an aluminum baseball bat. As she steps in and looks and... Oh, poor Roomba. She'd probably go and unstick the poor Roomba.
Right.
Yeah, what else is in here?
So, of course, there's the bed. It appears that there is some storage underneath the bed. It's like a converted trundle bed to where instead of a second bed underneath, there's several shelves. There's a small shelf with some memorabilia in the corner, maybe a signed baseball and, some sort of Scarlatti artifact, so to say, like maybe a bag with the Scarlatti symbol on it, like something about like a pouch, and a framed picture of Sam and your mother. You've seen a picture of your mother maybe once.
Okay, that actually grabs her attention, and probably as she steps in, towards the picture frame, just kind of something she's muttered a million times before. Honey, I'm home. Just kind of absentmindedly to herself as, stepping carefully, avoiding, hopefully, who knows what he put in this floor, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
so
right.
She's doing all of the stay out of the middle of the room, don't touch any rugs, that kind of thing.
Right.
Gets over to the picture frame and picks that up.
Yeah, he picks it up, and seems to be Sam and your mother, Celine, right?
Celine, yeah.
Yeah, it appears to be Sam and Celine, and They seem to be happily feeding each other some sort of dish with that kind of like crossed arm thing going on. It's a really like candid shot. And they're surrounded by made people. People who you recognize who've either died or who are still around but are real old timers, you know? Looks like it was just a picture snapped at a party.
Yeah. Maybe she opens up the back of the picture frame to see if there's a date on the photo. Because first off, it's a real photo. You don't see that too much anymore.
Oh, yeah. And on the back, it says Sam and Celine, and then it dates 20 years ago. Wait, how old are you?
She's about... Oh, gosh. I put this down. She's 29.
42.
Okay, so it dates about 40 years ago.
Oh.
Well... Sam, what weren't you telling me? Yeah. Yeah, puts the picture frame back together. Alright, Sam. If I were you, where would I go? Maybe kind of glances over at the bed and pulls out, well, she can save the trundle for another time.
Yeah.
Maybe her eyes, rest on a baseball.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And makes her way back out of the room.
Yeah. And we kind of cut there, and then we get the big kind of booming, dark synthwave kind of theme song of New Amsterdam with the letters that scroll across. And then they scroll across the sky. It's lightly raining. It's a trickle. We scroll back, and it's back on Spate's loft. It's the morning after you guys did the raid on the Red Eye factory. And you guys today are planning on heading to Skintles. What are all of you? You guys are kind of all in a circle, and maybe Deltrick is like, so first things first. I don't think it prudent for me to walk in the front door. Kind of looks around the room.
Oh yeah, I give a nod to that.
You never know what kind of tricks they're looking for.
Well, normally they don't they prefer to go after girls?
Listen, I use tricks for a reason. Tricks are for whores.
And for his part, Deltrick actually is like, nah, they go for everybody. Men, women, anything and everyone.
Yeah, Dove nods to that. Still smoking one of his cloves. Though he's done the nice thing of posting up by a window, has it cracked open enough so that the smoke's not all going into the apartment.
Right.
The nice, clean medical apartment.
Mm-hmm. So, what's our plan then? How we coming in? How we talking? What's the idea?
We had an idea, didn't we? Were we gonna just go in and fucking fess up?
We were gonna.
So I think we were gonna pose as business people looking for business connections with them.
Okay, I was like, is this the one time we were going in legit, or did we have another
this-
wacky plan?
Actually, Scene did recommend we go in and literally just say we're looking for. Was it Serenity?
Serenity.
Yeah, because she's gone
Serenity
missing,
now.
and we want to make sure that she's safe. We mean no harm. Is she with you? Kind of thing. Like we're just trying to make sure she's okay.
But they might think that we're working with Club Fuck.
They'll have
And if
people
they
to
know
see.
that we're working for Clubfuck, they also probably know that Clubfuck knows that someone scout their talent.
I don't think they'll care. The big as they are.
You never know. You don't want people mad at you in a city like this, as we've seen, because everyone kind of loses their shit. And then you get cyber. That's how you get cyber psych. That's how you get ants. Don't cover up your prostitution rings. That's how you get ants.
Facts.
And crab.
And crap.
You want ants? And uncles?
God.
Don't forget the nieces and the nephews.
Prostitution. It's good for the whole family.
Oh God.
Jesus.
All right, that's a take.
Yeah, right? Hold on. I'm pinning it.
Also, Pringles are chips.
Somebody clip that.
They're crisps. They're
Not
crisps
according
because
to
then they
the British government. They are immune from the junk food tax over there because they're classified by the Brits as crisps, not chips. Chips are taxed, crisps are not.
Interesting.
I
Yeah,
pinned it.
weird.
It's-
Oh no. And I ain't twabble.
Welcome to the UK.
I mean, here's
I'm
the
here.
thing.
I'm just
We've
petting the
got-
cat.
We've got 2 quote pins. He's a gimp, he doesn't have a name, and prostitution good for the whole family.
Well, this whole story's been nothing but vices. So are you really that surprised that they're both kind of slutty?
No, I'm not surprised. I just love it. It's just great.
Slut shaming me?
Oh yeah, I am slut shaming you, James. Just to
Good,
let you
that's
know.
my kink.
Ah, fuck.
Kink shaming is my kink.
Give me 1 second. Yeah. So, just for me, the DM, what exactly are we specifically doing?
Well, I know we're going to go to Skintle's HQ tower thing. We're not
Mhm.
going to nuke it. Should.
No.
Should.
Yes.
I think we're trying to clarify if we're going to go in legit and just be like, hey, have you seen Serenity? We're looking for her. Or if we're going to go in and have another wacky scheme.
I mean, we could just
Because it
change
worked
up
out
and
so
say-
well last time with only 1 player death.
We could just mix it up and say we're working for her boyfriend instead. You know, somehow. He
True.
afforded us.
Which one? The one that's a cyber psycho or the one that's pathetic and on
The
drugs?
pathetic one, of course.
The pathetic one. Duh.
I don't know.
Oh god, no, not,
We need
not
more.
the psycho one, no.
Go around the apartment, make sure I have plenty of bandages and tape and scissors. And
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
For
You
sure.
know,
You've got
things.
you've got supply. For sure.
You are supplied. So
Yeah, getting everything figured out there.
Drake.
Devlin, D actually looks at you and goes, you're a, pardon the phrase, but a corpo rat. You got any idea?
Well, business talks to business. If we go in there and just ask a question, giving us the answer is not going to get them anything, so they're probably not going to do it. So, if we were, say, trying to get a business deal going with them, and on the side, maybe ask them, hey, have you seen a girl with these specifications? I kind of ran into her at Club Fuck, and I really want to get a hold of her. Maybe they'll be inclined to give us some more info, maybe for a fee.
That's actually pretty clever. Kind of nods.
I have a question, Mr. World God.
Yes.
Since the showgirls are kind of their own thing, has Skintles ever gone after them with any offers?
nah, they too ugly.
Skintles goes after everyone.
Well, there's a possible way in. Hi, I'm from Showgirls. We want to make a business deal.
So you would want to lie and say you're acting on behalf of showgirls, eh?
That or just say, hey, I'm talent from it. They don't know that he doesn't
True.
run his talent anymore.
True, very true. Yeah, and that is also totally legit. Like if you wanted to go in and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about like moving on to Skintles from Showgirls. Like, what can you offer me? These are my agents," or something like that. Um, that could work as well.
Something that we could do if we thought about it. We go in. I either say that Showgirls wants to join up with them, or that I want to join up with them and skimp out on the girls. We see what happens.
Yeah, it's a solid in.
That could work.
Probably should have waited for a day when I didn't look so, looks to like the gouge marks in his mechanical arms. Like, so, well, let's just say I haven't put on my face.
It might still work. Some guys like, their people a little rough.
He just gives Devlin this look that's like, you telling me? Don't you think I know that?
Yeah, and Deltrick is like, you look fine. And kind of like as a throwaway comment, which you're like, huh, it's not really kind of what Deltrick does, but okay.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. And yeah, so sounds like you guys kind of have a game plan. You're wanting to go in there and kind of use Dove in some way, shape, or form as like business leverage, and then from there see if you can kind of squeeze out what Serenity is up to, or if they have her.
And hopefully not get into combat this time.
Right, yeah.
Oh no, gotta kill all the corpos.
One other thing you notice, Estray just isn't there. She just kind of like left in the middle of the night, or left like early in the morning and never came back. In fact, if any of you try to call Estray, she like her number's disconnected.
Shit.
Looks like
Causes a
she's
bunch of
bailing on
trouble.
us.
Bounces. Probably got into that Gimp's account. How many eddies do you think she made off of that?
Hopefully none.
So fucking many.
The Loa speaks to me. I hear a ghost.
Yeah, right. So yeah, are you guys gonna pack up and head over to Skintles?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
At least it's not what I've been calling it and calling it Skelters.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Whoa,
I've gotta
very
switch
different
to,
thing.
About to say Manson's favorite location. Yes,
just-
Daniel?
Are they very similar?
I just gotta switch into my corpo gear, which is just
Skelter and Skelters.
corporate outfit.
Hell yeah. Daniel
Two
gets
conflicting
Scene
courts.
gets their corpo gear on.
Yeah.
What does your corpo gear look like, by the way, Scene?
I've been literally looking it up for this whole time, trying to figure out what it would look like. And I'm tired of getting Cyberpunk 2077 designed. I
It's
just
a
want,
three-piece suit.
pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much just gonna be a basic suit, because I have put some money aside, but it's not enough for like the super fancy looking crap.
Right.
Obviously, it's just gonna be just like a decent three-piece suit, not like I'm a freaking senior manager three-piece suit. More like I work in a corporate office, but I don't get paid enough to care about my outfit too much.
Yeah,
I get paid
yeah.
to
I
care
feel
enough.
you. Middling.
Yeah, middling. Yes.
Okay, I respect it. So yeah, you guys get loaded up to the van, and we will cut back. We are at the we're at a baseball diamond. The baseball diamond is for the New Amsterdam Canals. It's their local league. They're playing a scrimmage match today. Because it's not exactly in season. So yeah.
Who are they
Marcin
screaming against, Mr. DM?
themselves.
This is why I don't talk sports.
But but yeah, so Marcin, you walk in, you see a thin yet interesting cross section of people. Got some folks that are sports fans. Got some young folks who don't really have anywhere to go. You see some older folks. You know, they're all interspersed around the crowd.
Right. She's reviewing the video feed she took of that picture. She's looking to see if anybody matches someone on that.
Yeah, and actually you see one guy in particular. You're kind of looking around. Actually, you know what? Make me a perception.
Ooh, it's a good thing I fixed that. Yeah, I did fix that.
Nice, yeah. So you're looking around, and if it wasn't for the way he was dressed, you would have definitely missed him. This is Scarlotti Fashion 101. Black suit.
Pinstripe suit, yeah.
Yep. Like pinstripe suit, black tie. So clean you could set your watch to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wide brimmed hat. Kind of sitting there. And you identify this guy. This guy is Daniel Antucci.
It's Daniel!
I was like, whoa, what? Did
Yeah.
fourth wall just fall down and I'm just sitting in this room?
No, that's other Thursdays.
You're watching.
But yeah, his name is Daniel Antucci. Danny Antucci.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a known associate of Sam. We'll say the little profile that you've put together just as back work, because you're a fixer. We'll assume that you do basic research, you know?
Yeah.
Anatucci is known as, yes, Danny shows up, we all take a drink. No, that's Denny, you doofus. Very good. Very, very wonderful. But yeah, so you see Danny Anatucci. Police records show that he's a known associate both of the Scarlotti family and of Sam. He doesn't do too much anymore. He mostly walks racket in the neighborhood. You probably would not know him personally, but you might have heard his name tossed around once in a while, you know, just as like when people are talking about the old days, the good old bad old days.
Yeah, Sam definitely talked about him at least once.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he probably talked about how he lost 50 eds on a baseball game with Danny or some shit like that, or you know, Danny did some dumb shit, you know, like
And
drank
lo
a
and
beer.
behold, I go and find out he's fucking fixed the pitcher. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, there's no use trying to hide. She's not good at that. Plus,
Right.
I mean, she's probably doesn't stick out the most, but she sticks out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go over and just kind of nonchalantly sit down next to him, looking at the game.
He looks over you and goes, kind of cocks an eyebrow and then looks back at the game and goes, huh. Never would have figured Marcin would show up.
Never would have figured Marcin would have showed up. Uh-huh. You know why I'm here.
Kind of shrugs and goes, pay your respects. That's why I'm here.
Respect. He's missing and you're paying his respects?
He doesn't look up from the baseball game, and you notice he has something in his hand. He's got a ring in his hand. It's a Scarlotti ring.
What the fuck? that's supposed to mean?
Kinda-
Not even looking down. Are
Yeah,
we getting
kinda-
all sentimental because we've lost our betting buddy? Come on, he'll get back into the fold soon enough.
Kind of heavily shakes the ring in his hand, you know, and
Yeah, takes the ring from him.
no, he's holding it
Oh,
right now.
gotcha.
Yeah, he kind of shakes it in his hand like this, you know, kind of, but down by his waist, and he says, you know, when Sam took this job, he gave me this ring, and he said, listen, there's a chance that I don't make it. I didn't really listen to him. Sam's
Nobody
bulletproof.
does.
Well, no, Sam's bulletproof. You know that.
He fucking is.
He was.
Is.
Kind of sighs and leans back a little bit. Says,
Look, I read the scream sheet just like you did. Unless you got proof that proves it otherwise, he ain't dead.
kind of gives a wry smile and says, you know, Sam and I used to run together.
You and everybody else in... I was about to say Night City.
Yeah.
You and everybody else in the Big Napple.
Yeah, but, nah. We ran real close together. He was, a little bit of a mentor. You know, he kinda brought me up. I was a dumb street kid. He was a dumb street kid, but he was less dumb, you know. Ended up making some good heads together, but, you know, he was good heart. Never did no shit that nobody needed.
What you trying to say?
Well, can a man just reminisce? I mean, listen. Sam
Look.
and I... He kind of, like, looks at you as you're, like, cutting him off, and he's like, you know, if you keep talking without respecting your elders, I'm sure you're not gonna do a good memory to Sam.
She kind of rolls her eyes behind her sunglasses, but lets him continue.
All I'm saying is, listen. Sam was a good friend. And, you can follow whatever you want, but, I don't think you're gonna find the answer that you're looking for. I get why you're doing it, though. I respect it.
I'm doing this to get out from under the family's thumb.
Yeah. Family ain't exactly the place to be. That's coming from a family member. But that's just my take. You know, Sam wouldn't have wanted you to be running with the family, but when you started, you know, he took you under his wing and he made sure that, you know, that you knew what was what. Am I right?
What the fuck you mean Sam wouldn't... Why the fuck would Sam fucking care if I was a part of the family or not?
Kind of looks at you and... I'm just an old man talking. He takes the ring and hands it to you. Says, told me to give this to you if anything ever happened.
Alright. I'll give it to him when I see him.
Kind of has another wry smile on his face and goes, you do that, kid. You do that.
So, I'm looking for who he worked... I'm looking for who gave him the job.
Kind of looks at you and goes, you know street etiquette. Wouldn't be right.
Alright, so it's not right.
And it's at this point that you realize his hand
Yes.
has gotten kind of lower, and he's palming a piece of paper, like
Yeah.
actual paper.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of by your knee. Goes, I can't say shit. You know how it goes.
Oh, Mate. I know parts of the family look at me like I don't belong. That's okay. And she takes the paper. I'll have your
Says-
drinking buddy back to you before the week's out.
Kind of looks at you and says, "Sure. Hey, I've got some business to take care of here later in the week. Wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see me again.
All
But,
you retired fucks in your business. What the fuck?
Hey, I'm not retired. I'm just low activity. You know, Doc says it's good for my heart to walk around a little bit."
Whatever you say. Whatever
He
you
said-
say.
Yeah. And maybe as you're kind of getting up to
Yeah.
head out, says, "Oh, and Marcine,
Hmm.
the just take care. There's a lot of people who have vested interest in you not, biting it. And if you're still gonna find Sam, he's one of them."
You're a gem, Danny. Never change.
And he kind of nods and goes back to watching his baseball.
Of course he does.
Yeah, and as we do that, we cut back to the group. All of you have pulled up to the front of Skintles. And at the front of Skintles, you guys have like kind of it's a real tall building, as are most of the buildings in Centrum. It has this font that looks very, that stereotypical like Japanese font where all the letters are made out of like curved triangles, it's kind of got that as the font. And then underneath it says body and experience rental. Yeah, so you guys are kind of you guys are in front of it. It's got a main entrance. You're pulled in parking that's surprisingly available in front of the building. Seeing actually you saw someone pulling out and you prudently thought, "Oh shit, parking space." So yeah, you guys are posted up in front of the building.
Excited.
So go in like this, try and doll up. What are we gonna do?
Just in case, you might make yourself pretty if you need to make yourself prettier.
Let's see how bad I can roll at that.
Hell yeah.
I have no points.
I can
Nice.
assist with that. I have a wardrobe
there you go.
and I have personal.
I mean, you
have
could give
personal
me
grooming
something that looks less runner.
easily.
Because right now
Fair.
he's got like the fucking V jacket, if that makes sense, like armor
Yeah.
padded jacket with a fucking synth weave in it, or ballistic
Easily.
weave, and
Right.
fucking t-shirt and ripped up jeans.
What kind of outfit do you want?
Just make me sexy.
Something sexy.
So like,
Make me look like one of their French girls.
like a low cut, maybe.
Oh,
tank
fucking
top.
plunging neckline.
Yeah,
Right.
plunging V.
Show off all that cleavage.
All that man
Yeah.
cleavage.
It
Hell
is.
yeah.
It is a very deep V, silk blouse.
Oh, it's silk. How fancy.
It hangs on you.
Sexy.
God.
That's sexy.
It's
Look at
literally.
my
Just,
body.
I was gonna say it's fucking fat bastard. Um,
Look at me body.
and some
You are
skin tight.
terrible.
You'll get some skin tight.
Oh, like
Leather.
fucking skin tight glitter pants.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Some obnoxious color like maroon or orange.
Okay, give yourself a +2 to this roll then, James.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
A 9 is slightly below basic success, so you
Can I
You
straighten
doll
his
up.
hair for the?
Well, I was gonna say, I'll use a point of luck on that.
Okay, so yeah, you got a basic success. What kind of, like, do you give yourself, like, makeup? Like, do you do some guy liner and stuff? Or, like, are you just, like, making sure you're all, like, neat and tidy looking? How you do this?
Probably something like little bits of guy liner. Kind of goes for the whole Wadget eye kind of look, that
Right.
Egyptian hold down
Yeah.
with the little curl
Right,
on one
perfect.
eye. Gives himself like a fake fucking beauty mark, like a mole on one cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Nails painted some obnoxiously bright, like pastel blue that
Right.
clashes with every other color. He looks like a fucking like he looks like a bag of Skittles got sick.
I get you. Yeah, but it works for the most part. You don't look trashy. You don't look glam and fab either. You look middle of the road. You
And he's
look.
keeping what's it called, Valentino?
Mm-hmm.
That's his cucumber.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Just,
Oh.
you gotta sneak it in somehow.
So
and
you're,
you got
you're pocketing it. Okay. Okay.
And they'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I've never
actually,
heard
show.
anybody call that
Everyone-
a pocket, but okay.
everybody in the party, you see Dove
What?
pocket this dead man's pistol.
He pulls out the fucking MP5 and is like, "This ain't gonna fit."
I see you keeping him close to your heart.
Oh, kiss my ass.
No, it
Like
might
I
go
said,
off.
not
He
gonna
says,
fit.
"No, it might
You
go off."
know I kissed that gun once.
You know I'm a
In-
whore.
indirect
I don't
kiss
give a
you.
fuck.
All right. Damn.
I've done
okay.
worse for money.
You know what? Fair. Fair.
Like
However,
literally, that's his thought: is
I-
I need a gun.
I do
It
want you to
won't-
make a body check, though.
A body check.
Conceal
Yeah.
My
or conceal?
body.
Would it be
do
body or
not
conceal?
just body.
It would be conceal, actually.
Oh, conceal. I
Yeah.
think I actually have something for that. Conceal, reveal. Conceal, don't feel.
Conceal, don't feel.
No.
Yeah. So you attempt
Christ.
this, and
It-
the
it's
gun
skin
has
tight.
too many sharp bits on it,
Why?
where you quickly realize this is not going to be a possibility.
In
Fuck.
skin tight leather.
Because
Fucking
here's the
glitter
thing.
pants.
You think you could probably get it up there, but pulling it out is going to tear something.
Yeah, finally he just gives up, hucks it over with the SMG, and it was like, "Oh fuck, was the safety on?"
Yeah, no, the gun does not go off.
I can
It's
pull
a
out
revolver.
some
It
tape.
doesn't have a safety. What the fuck?
You are wearing
It's a future
even though
revolver.
it's a low cut V blouse, it is still a blouse. You could probably conceal it on your side somewhere, where the blouse is.
Well,
not.
the
Yeah, but I
conceal
already
reveal check
watched.
has been failed.
Yeah, I already
that's
watched.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
The dice are like, "This will be a fun narrative." Honk honk.
yeah, and is Xia with you, Devlin?
Nah, he'd probably not call her till we got there and we're ready, just so he will have some backup
Okay.
on her out, like
Sure.
last time.
Okay, yeah, so you're gonna have Xia wait outside the building and be ready, or are you gonna
Yeah.
have Xia... Okay, gotcha. Okay,
I will say,
Go
keeps the Odachi on his back, tries to make it look like it's some sort of like fucking Nouveau Japan sort of fashion statement.
right.
I'm your sexy street samurai.
Yeah, honestly, not a bad gambit. Totally viable. You have met people who are like that, actually. And in fact, Showgirls has a couple times been like, you could work the street samurai angle, you know.
That was my old life.
Yeah.
4 times.
But yeah, so, yeah, you guys are all set. Who is going in the building? Devlin is not.
Devlin.
Or
Oh,
not
Devlin.
Devlin.
Wait,
Not
oh.
Devlin. Deltrick is not. Sorry. Keep getting the names mixed up.
No, Devlin, I've decided for you. You're not going
Yeah,
in.
no, Devlin, you definitely would probably. It would probably behoove you to go in for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Scene's
Yeah.
going in.
Yeah.
Is Spate going in?
Good question. Is Spate going in?
Well, I ain't gonna sit out here by myself, so yeah, sure.
Fair. Okay. So yeah, D probably gets himself behind the wheel and is like, yeah, he's like, don't worry, Scene. I'm just sitting here in case we need to peel out. We can swap on a highway or something.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, so all you guys are going in. Perfect. So, who goes in first is the real question.
Devin looks at scene. Do you want to take
Pretty
a
boy.
point on this?
Mm,
Um,
as they're talking about it, Dove fucking goes up, throws open the doors, and just steps in with the
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
fucking trying to play up the whole thing.
Yeah, so you
Yep.
step in and you throw open the doors, and you are greeted by a very, very boring corporate first floor.
and
There
I-
is
I'll
two
lean over to-
security guards and a weapons checkpoint, and there is a desk about 30 feet behind that next to a waiting room. There's a TV that has, you know, strippers and shit like that going on it. Big screen. There's a couple hollow pods as well, you know. Same
Upsets
sort of
me
thing.
That you can make this sound so boring in the most boring way possible. And it's just
Yeah.
like, the heck.
Yeah.
When you get to the stripper suit, there's some strippers.
Yeah.
They're a 6 at best.
Yeah. Well, no, they're all beautiful, but they're that kind of like millions of dollars of surgery beautiful where like it appeals to like super rich people, but like the normal person who doesn't have a shot with someone like that just kind of puts on the blinders at that point, you know?
They look like plastic.
Exactly. They're
They
Barbies.
probably are.
Yeah. But yeah, so you walk in, you do your dramatic pose. Security guards are not impressed. They say, please step through the
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll lean over to Devlin, like, why don't we be his financials? It just seems he has this.
That works for me. I can do that.
Yeah. So
Shrugs the sword off his back and like puts it on the fucking like it won't fit in the little fucking ATF looking thing that you put your junk in.
What?
And
One
he
of the
like
guards. Oh, go ahead.
and he like motions down his pants like I ain't got no pockets.
Yeah, and one of the guards looks at the sword and then looks at him and goes, "What are you trying to pull here?"
What? You never heard of like a street samurai? I'm good with the sword and I'm good with the sword.
Make me a diplomacy check of some variety.
Wah.
I was gonna say, are you gonna intimidate
Someone else
this out
can
of
do
him?
that as well.
Yeah.
I can do conversation.
If someone, whoever wants to make this check.
I
Can
do
someone who's
persuasion.
better at this?
Okay, so Scene's gonna do it.
I will do persuasion.
Okay.
I'm like, please forgive him. He loves the fact that he's a street samurai.
Excellent. Also, you're coming in a little quiet, Daniel.
I thought I turned it up.
Much
There we
better.
go.
Much better.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm messing with my voice thing. I turned
Okay.
the. How's that? Is that better?
Much
Yes.
better.
Okay.
Yeah. So they look at you and then they look at Dove and they're like, one of them shrugs and the other one just like says on his little radio, one of them has a sword. We're clearing it. Like, yes, we're clearing it. It's like minimal threat. And then yeah, you go through. They scan you. There's no guns on you. Did any of the rest of you come packing?
No. I don't.
Okay.
Crossbow's not gonna hide on my body.
Devlin does have his heavy pistol, and he will just surrender it.
Yeah, they hold it at the front. They're like, we'll have to hold this until you are exiting the building.
Understandable. I know you're just doing your job.
Yeah, and they nod. They see you and like scene they like are kind of in the middle about. Devlin, they see you and like you totally they recognize you as a suit. They're like, yep, absolutely. They're giving you all courtesy and all that. Spate, for your part, you don't have anything on you. They just
Nope.
assume they just assume you're here to like verify medical records or something. They're just like, whatever.
Threat not detected.
Yeah, exactly. They look at all you guys, and the biggest threat that they see is, from their perspective, a prostitute cross-playing as a street samurai. So they're like, whatever. So yeah, you guys get into the building. They give you your sword back.
Shoulder it again.
Yeah. So there's a front desk and a waiting area.
Yeah, he's got, like, while he's putting on, he's got his back to the desk, talking to the rest of the group, and he's just like, I fucking hate this, by the way. Then he spins back around and tousles his curly hair and strides with confidence and swagger. All the swag over the exaggerated swagger of a street samurai prostitute.
Of course.
To the desk and is like, where does the talent go?
And the woman behind the desk is like this woman in like skin tight, like brightly colored latex, like crop top and mini skirt. And she says, "Hi, welcome to Skintles. You are looking for direction for talent." And then she like pulls out a card and like hands it to you, like between two fingers.
Yeah, he's bummed enough cigarettes off people and know how to take something like that. He flips it in his fingers to look at it.
It is a aluminum card with the name Susan Walcott on it, followed by a number and a pager. And she's like, "Susan is currently in the middle of a meeting. Can I take a message?"
Tell her that the best goddamn ass in New Amsterdam is waiting.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Quickly types something down while staring you in the eye with this just like blank smile.
And he's
Excellent.
like trying to stare back, even though like for us you can just see it's like, oh god, I hate myself.
Yeah, she says, "Excellent. I'll make sure that she gives you a call soon. Have a nice day."
Human perception.
Yeah.
Because I think she might be lying. I think she might be like, and just gonna put
I can do
door?
that.
Go for it. Yeah, no, this isn't a person.
It's not a person.
This is a doll. Like, you can tell very clearly that this is a person who is most certainly not in control of their own actions. And is basically the human equivalent of an automated call line.
Yeah, like he cocks his head at it and does the whole like
The number you
Nothing
have been
happens.
trying to reach has
it's just
has been
blank.
disconnected or is no longer here.
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
You got a. Where's the bathroom on this floor?
She says, the bathroom for, what would she say? She would probably say something along the lines of, "The bathroom for corporate interests is going to be down this way and immediately to the left."
Are there like stairs that we would, or an elevator to also go up to the floor where this person would be?
Yes. There is an elevator as well.
Thank you, doll. Literally. We'll get right on that. The bathroom, I mean. Bye.
Yeah. So
Bye.
you head towards the bathroom and you do see a bay of elevators.
Hit the thing for the elevator, motioning for the others to follow me. We go as a group. We're like chicks that way.
So you attempt to hit a button, but you realize there's no button on this elevator. There's only a screen that says ID, present ID.
No, and our netrunner is gone.
Yeah.
Is anyone here good at hacking shit
Make it to
or
him.
bullshitting?
Bullshitting, yes. But
Bullshitting
we
a
need an
computer.
Not here.
So anyway, I pull out my sword and I stab it. No. Fuck, I think we might be out of luck, gentlemen, because I don't
Anyone
have any
good?
tech skills.
Any kind of sleight of hand stuff?
Ooh, that's a potential.
Just the conceal reveal object.
What options is there for sleight of hand? Like, I know it's not an actual thing, so what would we use?
You would use. Let me see here.
I
Got
got
the whole
pick
pickpocket.
lock.
Oh. Pickpocket. Right below it.
Pickpocket is a thing. Okay, that's tech
Yes.
skill. Oof.
Yeah, I've got pick lock's probably the closest thing.
I have to check my sheet, but I'm pretty sure I don't have pickpocket. But let me see.
Yeah. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I'm just waiting to see if they've got another better option.
Hmm.
I do not have pickpocket. I have 7. I mean, I have a total of 7.
I mean, that's better than my pick lock, which is a 6.
Which is
Well,
better than either of my pickpocket or pick lock, which are 3s.
like they should all be the same for you. 6 and 6. Pick
No, I
lock,
have 2
pick
points in pick lock.
Oh dear. Okay.
Mine are 8.
Yeah, you should be high tech.
Yeah, you're good at tech, so you're probably actually the best at this.
That's funny.
You only need to get a 2. Only.
Well, depends.
Shut up.
Well, I don't know what to do. Try to
Let's-
override the elevator?
Well, we
Or
were
you
we were
could-
thinking.
You could continue to talk to the secretary and try and talk your way around it. That's another option.
That is fair. We could go back and try and... Because it's not going to know that we're obviously trying to convince it of something.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you convince a robot to hand over an ID card that you don't deserve?
I don't know out of character, but I could roll like conversation or persuasion. I don't know.
So, again,
Robot.
you guys are just some randos, including talent, that walked into a corporate building demanding to see the talent manager, right? So there's no reason anyone should give you directly to the talent manager. However, if you posed as something more important or said that you had certain connections, that might get you a closer fast track.
And that sounds like something a corpo might know what to say.
Yes.
That's true. So I've got to go back to the doll.
Okay.
And
You
I've
could
got to
say. You could say something like, "We have one of the best talents of the." What are you from again?
I have a connection to Jeff up in accounting.
No, like, what? Who are you with again?
The Showgirls, like the movie.
Yeah. You could say something along the lines like, "I have one of the best from Showgirls wanting to, with an interest in switching to Skintles, not Shintles,
Shintles.
Skittles.
Skittles.
No, he's Skittles.
But we need to, make this decision quick because he does have to get back to
His day
And
job.
time
his day job
tables.
if this does not pan out.
Yeah.
So
You could try something like that.
I'll go to the doll and try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work with Showgirls, and I've got one of their major pieces of talent here, and they're looking to get back to a better place of work. If you can get me up to the talent manager, it would be great.
Awesome. Let's see here. We are going to say that is probably going to be one of the social skills.
Persuasion?
Persuasion would be perfect.
You got this.
Perfect. Yeah. She says, "Oh, excellent." And she stops, and her eyes kind of flicker for a second. You see like information go across them, and then you hear one of the elevators open. She says, "Actually, no, you don't hear the elevator open yet." She says, "Upon further review, Susan Walcott, or Ms. Walcott, is currently available for a meeting in 15 minutes. If you wouldn't mind having a seat, she would be happy to see you very soon."
Well, he'll take a seat. Thank you very much. He
Yeah.
knows it's a doll, but
Oh, yeah. So do you all go and take a seat?
Of course.
Yeah.
We have to
Yeah.
be civil in this one, guys.
Fucking
No bomb.
trying to act like the talent, but now that no one's looking, Duff's like fucking sitting wide in his seat, lean forward, like, God, I hate my life.
Yeah, and the doll actually walks up and is like, "Could I offer you anything to make your stay more pleasant? Water? Food? Lap dance?"
I'll take a lap dance right over here.
A water would be delightful. Thank you.
Excellent.
Ask him if they have life coach.
Yeah, right?
Good choice.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
She probably takes all of your orders and is like, "Excellent. I will be right back." And we will cut from there. We'll cut back to Marcine. Marcine, you are in De Peep, the neighborhood. It's maybe a neighborhood you've been in a few times. As a fixer, it's essential that you've been to this neighborhood a few times, you know? It's where things get done. It's the biggest marketplace for gray market and black market shit. And it's also where you meet people, you know? So, how familiar are you with De Peep?
I mean, it's only her job.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, sometimes she's here for herself. Sometimes she's here for the family. Sometimes she's not here for the family. It
Right.
all depends on, being a consig is that weird space. Like, the family's like, look, we trust you with certain matters that we don't want to dirty our hands with. So that means you get some very important shit. And also some very boring shit.
Yeah.
Either we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want either we can't touch it because it's too hot, or we don't want to bother touching it because it's a waste of resources. So she's here a lot.
Okay, yeah. So, you find yourself in De Kuiper Market. And the piece of paper you were slipped has an address and a name. The address
Go ahead.
The address appears to be like just just a food stand, right? Like it kind of tells you the general square this food stand is in. And the name is Eddie's, spelled Eddieeezz. So you've got a name for who you're looking for.
Okay.
And you're kind of in this little market area. You see everything from food, clothing, tech, all sorts of shit. How are you gonna go about finding this guy?
So that's a name of a person, not the name of, say, a stand.
It is not the name of a stand. It's the name of a person. Yes.
I have anybody that frequents that. I know anybody who frequents this part that I might be able to bug.
That is a good question. Let me see. Is there a skill you could roll for that?
Conversation, bribery,
We'll
bribery.
say conversation.
Thunder walks into Mike's cam. Bribery?
Hold on. Let me. No. Only when we can't hear Mike only if my mic goes out will I start running in there. Go ahead.
Let's do local expert your home.
Oh, fuck. I can do that.
That seems like a good one.
Fucking hope I can do it. Because if not, it's going to be a real short campaign. Marcine couldn't find you guys, so she just didn't show up.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gunner,
God.
roll a new character.
10 is perfectly fine. You know a guy, his name is Rick the Dick. He's a shithead, but he knows the
He's a
pipe like the
dick?
back of his hand. He's a dick. He's a total dick. But he knows the pipe like the back of his hand. Did you contact him before this?
Yeah, probably on the way. Like, Rick, hey, I got a favor to ask. Actually, does he owe the family any favors?
Yeah, he owes. We'll say that, like, you can cash in on a favor. Maybe it's a personal favor.
Yeah. Rick, old buddy, old pal, guess what I got for you?
Great. What is it?
Look, it's easy. I got a name and an address. I just need to know where to find the person.
Alright, run it by me.
Yeah, I give him the name and the address.
He's like, Eddie's, huh? Yeah. He frequents there, small time, why the fuck are you looking for Eddie? He's nobody.
How much have you heard about the past, I don't know, 12 hours involving the Scarlattis?
Heard that they got hit by some new human.
Anything before that?
That the Scarlattis often find their capos choking on dicks.
Wow. Very, very A+. Where did you buy that fucking joke? Huh? Or did you think of that the last time you were choking on dick? Scarlatti dick.
Yeah, and he's
I feel
just like,
personally
he's just,
attacked.
yeah, and he's just like, fine. What am I missing here in the storybook land?
Apparently, one of our friends, Sam,
Mm.
apparently he was going by the Bambino. Had some work to be done. Apparently, he's gone AWOL.
Gone AWOL. Well, wouldn't be the first or the last time Sam will do it.
Yeah, and apparently I got roped into finding the fucking bastard.
Drew short stick, eh?
Something like that. You can't argue with Groose too much.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know, he actually turned one of my best friend's head 100 degrees around.
You know, the two guys that came to my place the other day mentioned that very scenario.
You
Does
know,
he just do that to everyone, or is it the same person?
that seems like a pattern, actually. I don't know nobody who's friends with nobody.
Well, I guess it's just a pattern then.
Well,
Anyway,
to answer your question, you're gonna find him at the Shawarma King.
right. And
Yeah.
what am I looking for?
He's a rat fuck, piece of scop. You know how they go. He, generally thinks that he's real cool, wears, fucking, what do you call it, those hip-hop clothes, you know, pants down to his fucking knees, and, got a do-rag on, you know, that sort of thing. Thinks he's hot shit. He works for this dude named Herr Wolfgangster. I don't know shit about him really much, except for he's a okay fixer into peep.
What does Lucky know about Wolfgangster?
I will roll your home roll. You know about as much about him as any other fixer you've never interacted with. His work generally goes for helping out vices and helping out small gangs. He's mainly a subcon for shit that's like finding people or things. He's kind of like a Red from Shawshank Redemption.
What the hell would... Alright. If he works for Herr Wolfgangster, I'll just ask politely where Herr Wolfgangster is.
Yeah, well, good luck
'Cause
with that.
I know we owe him favors.
And he shrugs and goes, "It's none of my business," you know.
Yeah. Oh, also, by the way, you might want to steer clear of Grand Central for a little while. I heard things were a little hot.
Yeah, I think everyone's heard things are a little hot out there, but thanks for the advice.
Oh, no. Not from White Wolf. No. Apparently, someone blew up some of their guys there,
Ooh.
and now they are, well, they've decided that it's a personal affront.
Hold on. Let me put two and two together. I was never very good at math, but
No, I
Scarlatti's
see
again-
where you... Go ahead.
yeah, Scarlatti's are getting hit by New Human. Somebody blows something up in New Human, and Sam's gone AWOL.
Yeah, I
Some
know what
pieces
it
seem to
looks
be
like.
lining up. Yeah.
I know what it looks like. Yeah, maybe he did blow something up, and my job is to go and find him.
Well, fair enough. I wish you the most luck, but just keep my name out of it. You know, sort of thing.
Whose name? She says. I see ya.
Yeah. So we cut back forward, and you're in that particular square. You see the Shawarma King. It's sign held high and proud, serving the best shawarma in all of the Big Napple.
I wanna
You
go
know,
to Shawarma King.
she wanted to say, oh, you know, this person you're describing is like half the fucking people in New Amsterdam, but
Yeah.
I think I'll do my best.
Yeah.
So she's going to look for said skis ball with durag.
Yeah. So you walk into the Shawarma King and you hear like, "Hello, welcome to Shawarma King. Have you tried our shawarma with tzatziki sauce?"
Sorry, not here for the food, just the company.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell us if you want to order off of our wonderful menu. We have our 2 for 2 deal today where you can get 2 shawarma and 2 separate pieces of naan with 2 of your favorite sauces only for 2 eddies.
I'm trying to think of a way to break this person. I need to start looking up paradoxes. Fuck.
Or order all the shawarma you can.
Oh, this person is not a doll. This is just a sad teenager who needs to make money.
Look, kid. Flips him 10. Just does the whole pointing at him and gives him 10 eddies thing.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Just leave me alone. How's that sound?
Absolutely, thank you. And, like, fucking goes back and, like, you see, like, holy shit, that lady just tipped me 10 eddies. Like, sort of thing. So yeah, make me another perception check.
Oh, can I perception?
Good
Can I
question.
perception?
Can you?
Yeah! Oh, yeah. You look around the room, and you see most of the people here are actually... So, you see a couple businessmen who are cramming some shawarma down, clearly on whatever corporate schedule they're on. You see a big gang of river rats who are just dicking around. You see a new human guy in the corner quietly munching on something while he's looking at his phone.
Something.
Yeah. It's probably actually slurping down a shawarma shake.
Yeah.
Oh no! You can't take fucking shawarma and turn it into a shake.
Oh god.
Listen, the shawarma isn't real meat. It's just tofu that's shaved to be like beef.
It's not even that. It's fucking
You
scop
cannot
or
make
whatever.
a tofu shake.
Yeah.
I am
Tell that to Shawarma
opposed.
King.
I am morally opposed. All right, I take those 10 eddies back. No.
But yeah, you see in the corner a guy talking on an agent. He looks like he is trying to be the next big rap star. He's got a big fucking gold chain that says Eddie's, spelled exactly like the name that you were provided.
Yeah.
He's got the do-rag with the Eddie symbol on it. He's got fucking, like, big fucking sweatpants and a fucking, like, torn-up white t-shirt. And he's like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, sort of
God,
thing.
I want to kick this guy's ass.
I'm
Yeah, he's
going
like-
to kick this guy's ass.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, man, we gonna go straight up the canal. Know what I'm saying?
And that's when he gets a foot on the chair next to him,
Looks over.
leaning on her knee. So, hon, looks like we've got some talking to do.
He's like, Shit, some fine mama
By
just
the-
tried to come and holler at me. Give me 1 second. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm
By the-
saying? Click.
Jesus.
And
By
then
the way,
closes
how
his
tall
agent.
is this guy?
He's like 5'3".
Oh God, she's
Oh
already.
my
He's
god.
like 5'3", pasty suburban looking kid
mean,
with like the
Even I
blonde
could kick this
hair.
guy's
It's Vanilla
ass.
Ice.
She's.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
Vanilla
all right.
Ice.
Marcine's
Oh,
tall,
God,
but I
no.
mean, not especially tall. She's probably
Yeah.
like 5'11", and she's
I wanna
just
bully this
dwarfing
guy.
this dude.
Yeah.
Just leaning
Yeah.
down.
Fucking locker.
Hey, hon.
Hey.
Why don't we go
Yeah.
take this out back?
Oh,
Huh, shit, I never had a fine mama like yourself propose me so quick, know what I'm saying?
So is that a yes, hon?
And he's like, shit, I got a pocket full of jimmies, let's go! And fucking, like, stands up, grabs his crotch and lifts up his sweatpants and starts walking out the fucking door.
Wow.
Yeah, we go out.
My spine has left my back and it's gone all the way back to the Cambrian to get away from this.
I am
Go around the-
uncomfortable in ways that I'm okay with.
Oh,
Go
man.
around the corner.
The Scarlattis are asking some questions, hon.
Shit, I don't know nothing about no Scarlattis right now. What's going on?
You don't.
What you up to, boo?
But Hairwolf
Shoot him.
Gangster sure do.
And you see like a single bead of sweat. Goes,
And at this point, she's probably uncomfortably close to him, just staring down at him, like
yeah, and he
backing
looks
him
up.
to a wall.
He looks up and gulps and goes, shit, I ain't getting no play right now, am I?
No. But you are gonna tell me where he is. 'Cause I got some important business with him. Otherwise, I don't know. Might have to play with his little toy here.
And he
And
looks
that's
at you and
probably the moment he realizes not only does she have a bat, an aluminum bat, she's got what suspiciously looks like the top of a sniper rifle sticking out of, a sling on her back.
yeah, and at this point, he kind of like looks her up and down and goes, listen, hold on, mama. I ain't trying to start no shit. I don't know what's going on here, but
Puts a hand on his shoulder.
I
yeah.
didn't ask for your opinion, hon. I just need some information.
See, here's the thing. Herr Wolfgangster,
Five.
listen,
Four.
I listen.
Steps on
Okay,
his foot.
hold up.
Three.
And like
Two.
he's like holding up his hands. Okay. I'll tell you where Herr Wolfgangster is. Fuck, please don't hurt me.
That's better.
Hurt him
Tell me,
anyway.
What you got going on, hon?
And he spills immediately. He's like fucking like, okay, you're gonna find Herr Wolfgangster. He's right next to a fucking thing that's blah 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 blah. He like gives you the information on where Herr Wolfgangster is, like immediately.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
good.
Kill him.
Well, I guess this was just one moment. All right.
What?
So,
magic?
hon, you're gonna go back in. You're gonna finish your conversation, and you're gonna forget you ever saw little old me.
Kill him.
Yeah, and he has an actual tear coming down his face, and he's just like scared, nodding his head.
And before she lets him go, points a finger, does the finger gun thing at him. He gets
Yeah.
her agent contact.
Why don't you just message me back real fast?
He types, and he sends a message, and you see that he has one of those text tags that goes at the end that says "Ya homeboy Eddie Eddies."
Oh dear, I was going to say call me, but I suppose I'm just gonna have to call you one of these days.
He is terrified.
I'm terrified.
Yeah. And at that, backs off, steps off his foot, and lets go of his shoulder.
Yeah,
Tough for now.
and he's just like,
Yeah, and by the time he's had a chance to collect himself, she's already out of the alleyway.
oh yeah, for sure.
Should have
Yeah.
killed him.
No, he's mine now.
Yeah, honestly, you have intimidated a new contact. Like, fucking, go ahead and in your contacts, wherever you put those, put fucking,
Eddies.
Eddie, Eddies.
I don't want to see him anymore in this game.
Why?
Yeah, fucking, he got
I'll put him under the
scared.
friends contact. Cause he is
Yeah.
a friend, a very close friend.
Oh,
It's not a
God.
problem that I'm a little too much woman for a man like him.
I just love the fact that I got to say, shit, I'm not getting any play right now, am I?
And you didn't even have to be in the building with all the hoes.
Right. Speaking of the building with all the hoes, we are
some
going to cut
hoes
back
in
to
this
Skintles. So it has been about 15 minutes, and the doll behind the counter, who, by the way, if any of you have asked, have learned that her name is Receptionist 1, has been like, Susan Walcott is now available to see you. Please follow me to the elevator. Bing! And, like, the elevator opens, and I will escort you to her office.
You see Dove fucking, like, roll his eyes, gets up, adjusts his glasses, and by the way, he's not wearing his regular ones, which are just, like, cheap fucking ass, I went to iWorld and got my hour glasses. But,
Right.
These are, like, fucking
iWorld.
cat glasses that are, like, bejeweled and pink.
Oh, naturally.
And he's
Oh.
like, let's go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Christ. Yeah, so you guys get on the elevator, and the elevator is wall-to-wall screens, and all these screens are basically meat catalogs, They're like, fucking like, buy our premium yacht package to receive this, and this,
Don't you mean our premium thought package?
God, I hate you, James.
Nice.
But yeah, like,
You in
it's,
hell.
yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit like that.
Question.
You go up like, yo,
Can we roll perception to see if Serenity shows up on that meat catalog?
that's an excellent idea, go for it.
I love it. What is perception? Where is
Okay.
it?
Whoa! She either
Devlin?
is or is not.
Yeah, Devlin, you don't see it. Scene, you don't see it. However, Dove, you're looking through it, and you notice you don't see Serenity, but you see another familiar face.
Or
You see Cherry.
Cherry. Yeah.
You see Cherry on that package.
Good thing I didn't recommend someone.
Yeah, like-
Cherry.
He's trying to, like, concentrate and get into the fucking mind space of being this fucking extra hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Then just, like, pauses. Pulls off the fucking cat glasses. Puts them back on. It's like, that cheap bitch.
Well, here's the thing, too. You literally talked to her, like, 2 days ago,
Yeah,
and she was working at Club Fuck.
yeah. So either
And
she's
she's
double timing,
right.
or she just got bought, or this conspiracy might go deeper than we think. But he's gonna, like, tap the others on the shoulders and point out Cherry and be like, "This chick I talked to when we were in Club Fuck, she was working with them. She was the one that told me that Skintles was breaking in on the side. So either they got some new talent recently, or someone's been playing Mama double."
Yeah.
Interesting.
And, yeah, it's probably about this time that the, elevator doors open, and, you are presented with a very boring cubicle office with about 70 cubicles and 4 corner offices. You're led through this drab, dull area where you hear the ringing of standard phones, copy machines going, screens that are playing motivational messages such as "Work will set you free."
Oh
And-
my god.
You didn't! You didn't!
And you finally find yourself,
Oh, fuck.
you finally find yourself in front of a corner office, the doll knocks on the door, and the door opens, and you see a woman sitting behind the desk. She's got her she's very smartly dressed, a bright red pantsuit, makeup that is so clean that you're sure that someone else had to have done it for her, and just like her office is incredibly tidy, right? She says, entree, and yeah, like the doll kind of allows you guys to go in and starts walking back.
So she was speaking really bad French.
I was like, did she just say answer really, really poorly?
No, she's doing basic bitch French. Come on.
Yeah.
God, this place is depressing. He mumbles as he walks through the place and then, like, centers himself. Steps in with vim and vigor.
Mm-hmm.
And waits for the other two to come in because he looks like she's probably seen this before. She can probably read right through. He's like, God, please kill me now.
Yeah.
I follow, yeah, I think Devin and I probably follow side by side.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. As
And
long as the door allows.
yeah, and
Right.
Spate, do you bring up the rear or how you do this?
I'm gonna stay in the back and be like, you guys do. I'm just making sure everybody's healthy.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys walk in, and she kind of looks you up and down, like looks Dove up and down. Actually stands up. It's like, hold still. Walks around you and essentially pokes and prods at you in the most clinical of ways. Says, you have any bugs? Software or hardware?
He flexes the hand so like the knucks pop for a second, then puts them back, and he's like, it's all hardware, no software. Listen, can I drop the act?
She's like, I'd prefer if you did. I can't stand this airheaded himbo act that all of the acts come in with.
Hey, how better to get in, huh?
Yeah, and she shrugs and goes, I suppose you gotta put on some kind of an act. You three are?
Well,
Marcus Chanson, and these here are my agents.
And all three of them are your agents?
Now he's my doc. He's my doc. He can tell you that I ain't got no bugs or bugs.
Yeah, big thumbs up. Yeah, and she's like, right. And she sits down. She shakes both of the agents' hands. She shakes Devlin and Scene's hands. You know. Says, two agents? Interesting. I hear that you're from Showgirls.
Mm-hmm. Let's just
These-
say I'm big talent.
I'm in
Fucking finds a seat and takes it without asking.
Yeah.
Gotta act it.
Yeah, and she looks at the rest of you two and kind of nods towards the seats and is like, please help yourself.
Evan will take a seat.
Yep.
Yeah.
On either
Says,
side.
yeah. Says,
Comfy.
yeah. So, looking at your portfolio, you didn't provide me one.
Yeah, well, the receptionist lady ain't exactly chatty and ain't exactly asking for all the paperwork, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm the one who cleared you. You know, honestly, if you hadn't mentioned that you were from Showgirls, I would have turned you away at the door and never actually given you a call. But this is a decent opportunity. We're always looking to acquire talent from sources that already have training that are up to our snuff.
Really? That interested in our little club, huh?
Well, not your little club in general. Vice clubs in general. Honestly, they've been doing it longer than we have, so any sort of edge we get, fairly useful. But that doesn't mean you're a commodity I can't live without. First question is, why should I even bring you on? You've got the looks, sure. Sure, you've got the tricks, but I can find someone with looks and tricks on the street any day of the week. I can make anyone I want look like you.
Yeah, you can make anyone look like me, but can you make anyone think like me? Have all the experience, have all the training, have all the ability to look at a booster ganger in the eye, tell him to fuck off, then rip his dick off?
I was wondering when you were going to get into your bodyguarding. Dove, I went through my roster here. You haven't been working for a couple years. And last thing I knew, nobody at Showgirls was really looking for a change of scenery. Apparently a well-treated family. So what's your deal?
Well, ain't you just special, lady?
Yes.
I am thorough. And she
Yeah.
gives you this look that is like hawkish and piercing. Like, she does not give a fuck what you say unless it helps her.
Look to the other two for a moment, kind of permission to be like, should I just drop the act and tell her why we're here?
Not.
I nod too.
Well, today's your lucky day. I don't have to keep up the fucking bullshit. Like, flips off the glasses.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're here looking for someone in particular. You're right, I'm not looking for work, and even if I were, hell, I would ever sell my soul to corpo bullshit. Now, before you throw us out onto the street for that, because I insulted your dear family name, we're looking for someone in particular. Someone who used to work at Club Fuck. And no, not the one that we saw in the elevator. Someone else.
Which one you saw in the elevator? There are plenty from Club Fuck.
Really? Yeah, well, you might need a different talent agent. He's indisposed at the moment.
Yeah, I heard about the mess that happened to happen. He's no longer with us. And she leaves it at that, and you can't quite tell if she means he got fired or something worse.
No, I'm assuming something worse when we threw him in with Angry Mama.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Someone played a little rough with their toys. But, no, we know Cherry's on your list. That a recent thing?
She kind of leans back and goes, could be. I'm hearing a lot of questions. I'm not hearing a lot of offers.
A lot of offers and not getting you implicated with the recent cyber psycho killings.
Make me an appropriate check.
Conversation, maybe?
Conversation might be good.
Oh, you're so fun.
Human empathy? To, like, trying to find that thing that'll, like, pierce through the...
Cool.
barrier she's
Human
putting up.
perception would be good just to see how she reacts to that. And
I
everyone
should be
can
letting
roll that.
Yeah,
Daniel do this. I
Everyone
should be letting
can-
Daniel do this.
Yeah.
I'm a machine today.
Man, yeah, Devlin, you're just fucking not feeling it today.
Did I
Um,
leave the stove
I'm not
on?
feeling well.
Yeah, Scene, you catch this. Dove, not even you. You don't even catch this. But Scene, you catch just a flicker of her faltering and, like, patching back up. And goes, yeah, great. I'm very sure that I'm part of whatever cyber conspiracy you're thinking about. I might just have to call security if I don't hear anything I like here in a few seconds.
Where's Serenity? I'm gonna cut to the chase, because I'm losing my patience.
Devlin, would you like to, or not Devlin, Devlin or Scene, would you like to try and make some checks too?
Yeah. I was gonna be like, I was gonna do exactly what he just did anyways. So he's.
Yeah,
But what kind of check would I want to make?
good question.
'Cause if he's
I trust
talking-
you. I give you carte blanche.
You could try and be like, calling security is a very bad option.
No, we're not doing the bomb ploy again because last time.
No,
I
not the
actually
bomb
had a-
ploy. I meant more while you were studying your business ways, Dove was studying the blade, and he will cut
Right.
you down with his Nippon
God.
steel.
No, this
Probably
is,
not
this
a
is the
great
moment
idea.
we don't make threats.
Yeah.
So Scene will just kind of like,
My Nippon steel.
we'll just put a hand on Dove's shoulder and be like, look, we have a job to make sure Serenity is safe, and that's what we're doing. Whether you have hired her, given her to the cyber psychos, doesn't matter. If she's with you, perfectly okay with us.
Yeah, we're
And
just looking for confirmation, an idea of where she is. If she's not with you, we just need to check in on her.
she's actually going to make me that check, both of you. Make whatever checks you want to make.
Ooh,
Damn.
Double team, let's go!
Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Redeems me.
Yeah, you two are very you 2 nat 1s and a nat 10. Nice. Yeah, you two are very convincing. So she's going to be like, all right, I'm not the one to talk to about this, but I do have the person to talk to about this. And she's going to hit a button on her pager, and she's going to be like, yep. No, yeah. We have some folks who need to speak to Andrew. Yeah. No, I don't care if he's in a meeting. This is urgent. I wouldn't be telling you it's urgent if it wasn't urgent.
Fucking dumbass, man.
You know, okay. Okay. Send them up there? Okay. She kind of hangs up and she's like, so, I don't know any of the details of what happened with Serenity. All I've heard is that, this is something I'm not supposed to talk about. However, if you people have gotten this far, I am sure that White Wolf has gotten this far. So, to head this off, I'm going to let you talk to Andrew. I'm going to let you talk to Mr. Skarsonov. He's my boss. You get to talk to him, and then you don't talk to anyone else. Understood?
Understood.
Hmm.
I was a little tempted to be like, ma'am, we are white.
Right.
Persuasion.
This
or-
is SETI Alpha 5.
Yeah, let me actually put his name on the thing. Sorry. There we go. Alright. And she presses a button and her room, an area where it looked like some faux wood paneling was, opens up and there's an elevator. This is the fast pass elevator. It'll get you right to his office.
Dove takes the glasses he flicked off, folds them, puts them in puts them in his collar, so about like halfway down between chest and belly.
Yeah.
Is like,
Right.
fuck it. He puts them back on. I was like, yeah, thanks.
She hands you a copy of her card. This time it has a different phone number on it. She says, if you ever happen to find talent that needs looking after, or, well, I might have a job or two. Hands whoever takes the card.
See.
Yeah, you better take it, because if Dove took it, he was going to make a show of like having it in his cyber hand and just crushing it since it's made of aluminum.
Right.
He don't work with this kind of corpo.
Yeah, so you have
will.
the card of Susan Walcott. There you go. Yeah. So you guys take the elevator, and we will cut back to Marcine again. Marcine, you're walking around the market. You find a particular area. There's a hot dog stand, along with a Chinese food stand. And there is a area where there's some guys who look like New Human who are hawking some cyberware and some machinery. And beside there There's a stand that's built into a building that has a metal shutter on it.
Not fucking New Human.
Yeah.
Sorry. Alrighty, this is the place, huh?
Yep. You look at it. You look at the instructions you were given, and then you look back at the thing. And yeah.
Before... Door locked?
Yeah, the door is locked.
Oh, well, that's a pity. Anyways, but yeah, she's standing up in front of, she's standing in front of the door, and she's gonna send, her new friend one last message.
Uh-huh.
At the place, hon, just remember, if this ain't it, we're gonna have to have a talk.
And he does not respond. He leaves you on red because he is terrified.
Yep, yeah, I did. She wasn't. If he responded, it was gonna be one of those, and I don't read your message.
Yeah, yeah.
Just leave it on scene, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, gonna go over to the door. Gonna look at it. Well, she's gonna kick in the door.
All right, make me that strength check.
Is
Or that
strength
body
just a thing?
strength, or is it body?
Can I do brawl?
You can do brawl.
Okay. Because she's got a bat.
I've got a bat.
Oh hell yeah! This door is not necessarily strong. You kick in the door.
Right
boom!
below. Yep. Foot goes right underneath the door jamb.
Yeah, and you hear what the fuck, and you also hear oh shit.
Wolfie, aren't you happy to see me?
We got a lot to talk about, she says as she steps in the room.
You are threatening.
Yeah, and you see both one dude who is bald in a Netrunner suit with like a trench coat over it, kind of standing there, looking just kind of in shock, and like takes a step away from Herr Wolfgangster. And then you see Herr Wolfgangster, which may I remind you is a tall, incredibly lanky albino man with kind of that the perm eraser top haircut, extravagant shades, bright pink fucking shirt, white trench coat, like glamored pants, and he's just like
Well, aren't we
just
two
like,
peas in a pod?
As she says, stepping in uninvited,
who
just
in
walking.
the hell? Who
Oh.
in the hell are you?
Don't you know somebody from the family when you see one?
And he like leans back and is like, "Oh shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hold on."
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Just one little thing, she says. As
Yeah, and
she,
he's on
you
the
know-
couch, like leaning back, like kind of recoiling a bit.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
one little question. Just one little question, she says as she walks up.
And puts her fist right in his stomach.
Yeah, and he's just like, "Oh, what the hell? What the?" Oh,
And
like
another
sort
one.
of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, just fucking. He's just like, "Oh Jesus," and like, he's like fucking, "Whoa, shit," and like looks
Grab him
over.
by the collar. Yeah.
Yeah, looks over at the bald dude. Is like, "Hank, what the fuck? Come on, give me some help." And Hank's like, you told me I wasn't one of those fighty guys, remember?" He's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And like
That's
looks at you, he's
fine.
like,
We're not
Yeah.
fighting.
yeah, and like Hank like holds up his hands and he's like, "Listen, as long as you don't shoot him or me, I'm fine."
Oh, there won't be any shooting necessary.
Yeah.
I've been wandering a conva-fucking-looted trail today. I really just need to know where Sam is.
Holding it by the collar.
And he's like, "Baby, I hate to break this to you, but
Do you really want to finish that sentence? I've heard that so many fucking times today. I might just let you go.
what is the common denominator when you've heard that all day, though?"
That everybody doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, because this has happened twice or... Actually, hold on. 3, 4... half a dozen times before.
And he's like, "Listen, I know Sam is slick, but I mean, he did the kind of thing you don't walk away from. He
Uh-huh.
listen.
So I've heard.
he-
You got a body?
Nah, I don't go looking after my edge runners, but I will tell you
Great.
that he's cut out the contract. That's how firm I believe it, and I'm generally a pretty
Oh.
smart cookie.
A contract. Great. So this means you got a team on it, huh? If there's
And
a team on this, honey.
He just doesn't say anything. He just kind of stares at
Oh.
you.
When I play in this game, he gets a knee to the crotch.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh no.
do you want those black and blue, or do you want to take me to the people who've been running with Sam?
Oh come on. You know I can't do that shit. Make me an interrogation check, by the way.
Oh, can I make you an interrogation check?
Please no.
That was only a 4.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you're fucking literally interrogating this like third like he's a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. Like, you're fucking,
Fucking hell.
but yeah, no, you're interrogating the shit out of this guy. Yeah, give me a little bit more flavor here.
Oh, yeah. She's like, look, honey, tossing him to the ground, putting
Yeah.
combat boot on his crotch. We can do this
Yeah.
one of two ways. Either you take me to where they are, or by the end of today, you're going to be finding someone to get you a Mr. Stud.
Yeah, and he's just like, okay, hold on. Can I make a phone call real quick?
Depends.
It's
You
going to
wanna
my
tell me what
man.
is-
It's going to
Yo.
my man D, okay?
You got 30 seconds.
Calls and like, yeah, D, yeah, where the fuck are you guys? No, I'm sorry about the tone, but where the fuck are you guys? I wouldn't say that if it wasn't urgent.
Titans. The
You're
step.
where? Yeah, he's like, you're where? Okay, fucking stay right there. I'm gonna meet you there. Yeah, I'm bringing Hank. I can't talk much longer. Okay, and like he closes his agent. He goes, will you relieve the pressure upon my testicles, please?
Aw. Sorry, didn't realize these things were so fragile.
He's like, shit, whatever you say, she bitch. Fuck, there are Skittles. I'm taking you though. I need to bring Hank with me anyway.
Please stop
You
torturing
do what
our
you got
player.
to.
Yeah, and Hank kind of has this half amused grin on his face, and like he helps fucking Herr Wolfgangster up. Wolfgangster like stands eye to eye with him, like chest puffed out. Yeah, some fucking help you are. Hey, you told me I couldn't go on the last one because I wasn't a fighty guy. Yeah, fucking whatever. And he's like, you got wheels or are we walking?
Do I have wheels? Did the
Do you have
Scarlattis
wheels?
give me wheels?
They did not give you wheels, but you could rent wheels.
Yeah, let's rent wheels.
Okay, yeah, so you grab just like a 4-door or something.
Yeah.
And
She
yeah,
can drive.
you guys, hell yeah. You guys start heading on that way. And we are going to cut back to the gang. Hi, gang. You guys go up many floors, right? And finally, the elevator stops, and this is a plain elevator. There's no advertising going at you. In fact, for most of you, this might be one of the first places you've been in a while that doesn't just have built-in advertisements. Like, even private domiciles have built-in advertisements, unless you pay extra for them not to. So, like,
Jesus. A monthly fucking subscription to not have ads?
yeah, exactly.
From the Black
so-
Mirror.
Yeah, straight up. So, yeah, everyone's cycling, no one is winning. But yeah, so you guys finally get to this office. Door opens, and in this office, you see a fat dude with a synth cigar sitting there. Synth coke on his table, obviously.
Actually,
No, not quite.
damn.
And he's got glasses on, kind of thin, wiry glasses on, with the circle lenses, and he's ready for you. He's like, "All right, speak."
All right, I think I'm the one taking the lead on this since I'm fucking
Yes,
out of
sir.
fucks to fucking fuck right now.
That's
Where's
great,
Serenity?
Malfonia.
Don't
And
fuck
he's
your
like,
fucks.
yeah, he's like, great mouth on you. Serenity kind of shrugs.
Listen,
Oh, okay.
I spent all of last night in a firefight with New Human. Someone I knew went fucking thermonuclear. I destroyed probably a couple 100,000 eddies worth of fucking drugs. Also that we could find out that Red Eye had something to do with this bint that you're trying to hide. And for all we know, she's a corpse floating down the river. Which, by the way, 9th Street and New Wolf and White Wolf are probably going to be on your asses about that if this keeps going on. And I know that there's some sort of connection here, but frankly, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. But if I don't find this person that I'm looking for, I'm going to start losing my actual shit.
Yeah, no, he looks at you and goes, easy, love, easy. Alright. So first of all, you're the ones who iced the New Human contact over at Red Eye?
That would be us. Yes.
He smiles a big, greasy smile that you can tell if he didn't have, like, teeth implants, would look yellowed and gross. He goes, I'm just gonna forewarn you, that was a real bad idea. Not saying I'm gonna do shit about it. It's not my fucking place at this point. Honestly, honest engine, Red Eye, fucking liability at this point. Matter of fact, that's why we didn't even take Sin on.
So, what? Turned her away? Threw her back out on the street?
Nah, when the people who you have grabbing girls and holding on to them, you know, whenever they decide, oh yeah, well we're gonna borg them out to the fucking nines, generally that's bad for our upper class clientele, and just gonna say, she was quite a peach before the faceplate, the arms, and the extra arms. It was, listen, I haven't seen photos, but my man on the ground who was the contact said he threw up, so,
Where?
take his word for it.
Oh man, she's gone cyberpsych. Perfect.
Where? What part of the city? Just narrow it down for us a little.
Well, last I heard, they were holding her at the fucking place. Where the place that you fucking attacked, blew up their drug manufactory and fuck with their business.
Hey, they started it. They didn't
Eh.
start it, we started it.
Yeah, like, I don't give a shit who started it, love. It's not my fucking business anymore.
Yeah, well, it seems like it's gonna keep being your business. Cause this shit keeps tracking back to you pretty quick, doesn't it?
Nah, it's not even Susan's business. Fuck. Generally, I would, take Susan and, have her take the fall for me, but that's not even necessary at this point. I mean, there was a fire at a drug manufactory, and then an explosion. As far as White Wolf's concerned, well shit, some bad guys got knocked off the street.
Yeah. Thing about that, though, is it might lead to some citywide concerns.
What, you talking about the psychos?
No, beyond that. Beyond the fact that, you might be directly involved in that little peachy keen situation. No, one of the people that used to be running with us was a Scarlatti.
Ah, big table shit. Well, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. I got
Listen.
my taxes paid all up.
Listen, Andrew, friend, you look like the kind of guy who knows a whole lot about big tables.
And
You know that
he
they-
smiles and goes, you.
What I'm saying is, even if a bunch of fucking edge runners with no business getting in on this shit could find out, what's gonna happen when someone decides to actually hire someone to get rid of the cyber psychos? Or better yet, find out where they're coming from.
Leans over and says, funding that I gave didn't go to cyber psychos, and there's paper trails to quite literally say that the paperwork happens to go, that we were only implicated in kidnapping. Something White Wolf doesn't really give a shit about, especially when you pay your dues. Now, I would like to pose a question, if I may, to you wonderful, illustrious edge runners who've ended up in my office. What's going to happen whenever Twilight finds out that some of their drugs happen to get blown up in an apparent raid on a building, and that their primary contract for distribution of third party happened to have gotten shot to shit? And that all of that led to their pretty boys happening to get into a big old war with some other pretty boys who weren't actually helping Twilight at all. So, all the productivity shifts away from them. I've been working against Twilight for many years. It's no secret that Skittles and Twilight aren't exactly the best of friends. I've had motherfuckers show up to my house and try and blow my goddamn brains all over the back of a bedspread. What do you think they're going to do to Smallfish? Kind of like leans back with like this grin of just like, don't matter to me. Shit don't blow back on people like me. Blows back on people like you.
You can open that fat mouth to someone, is what you're saying?
Nah, I don't have to. Why do you think that I'm gonna open my fat mouth? To me, you all are the most inconsequential lot that I've seen all week. And I'm considering the motherfucker who makes my latte as well. Now, if you wouldn't mind going on and getting the fuck out, we'll give you a nice little compensation for showing up and letting me know that my security's bad enough to let a two-bit whore and his two apparent handlers through.
I'm real tempted to fucking pull on him. I'm real tempted. And I've already got Spates in on it.
Yeah, no, and he also looks and goes, Doctor? Like, just doesn't even insult you, just goes, Doctor?
So...
No one insults the guy that can stitch you back together.
So...
Yeah.
Do I go fucking psycho? What do we do here, boys? Because I don't want to.
Let's not piss off every organization within the city.
Let's not piss off a corp in their building, very very far away from the ground floor.
Yeah, you guys are on like
what's on
floor
his
like.
table?
You guys are like floor 60.
No, we don't need to
What's
make
on
that
his
kind of threat.
table?
No,
Yeah.
we don't
He's
need to
got
make
a-
that kind of threat.
Yeah, he's got a pile of synth coke, a bottle of what looks like actual whiskey, and just a couple knickknacks and his computer.
See, all we do is we get up, and then I'll just be like, "Thank you. It has been a pleasure working for you."
Yeah.
Fine. I was just gonna warn him that we know one psycho who really, really misses Serenity, and who would really, really fuck up this place.
I just left the threat that we've been working for him this whole time.
Oh, that's a good threat. That's nice and subtle.
And we just leave.
Okay.
Fine. One of these days, I'm going to be able to actually snap back at someone, but no.
Yeah. To
Well,
be
I
fair,
would
James, this
love
was
to
an
see-
intentionally inflammatory fucking conversation on my part.
Yeah.
This is
But
made
one-
to make you go, oh, I'm pissed that I can't get him. I would die.
I would love to see you cut his head off. And Obis be worth everyone rolling up new characters.
I
and,
wasn't
like,
gonna
having
cut
to
his
rewrite
head
it.
off. I was just going to. He had that big fat fucking cigar, and I was gonna lop part of the cigar off and be like, "Oopsie! I guess
you
this
roll
dumb
like
whore
everyone.
missed."
Yeah.
You roll a 1 and a miss, and there goes his hand.
Yeah.
They make replacements.
Yeah.
I've got one.
But, yeah, so do you guys just head out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you guys get in the elevator. Yeah, he nods at you, Spate.
As
Yeah.
soon as we're in the elevator and it closes, Dove like fucking smashes his Nux hand into the wall of the elevator. Probably makes like a big fucking
Oh,
dent
yeah.
in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The elevator fast tracks to the ground floor. You go from floor 60 to floor 1 in like 15 seconds. You exit the elevator, and right in front of you is receptionist 1. She says, "Thank you for visiting Skittles." And she has 4 she has 4 cred sticks in her hand and hands one to each of you. A stipend of $100 has been found for White Hat security.
Shove it. And he
You-
flicks it back at her.
Oh,
So you just don't even take the 100?
Yeah, he's not taking their money.
Okay.
That's
Does everyone else take the 100?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll even take
Okay.
the money.
Everyone else is
But-
smart.
I'll take
Yeah.
that 200 too.
Oh, you take Dove's 100 too?
Oh,
Okay.
man. Okay. And you can
Yeah,
take it.
so you have 200 now, Computer King.
Is my mic really, really quiet or something?
It's a
Yeah.
little quiet.
God damn it. I don't know what's going on. This is pissing me off.
Shit. But yeah, you guys walk out of the building, and you see something kind of strange. You see Deltrick. You see a beat-up Herr Wolfgangster. You see a bald Netrunner. And you see a lady in the brightest clothes. Or, well, with the brightest afro.
I was gonna say,
cut
not
off
just
her-
the brightest clothes. I love that.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm dressed up pretty bright too.
That's
it's
fair.
a hoe off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
shit.
And you see Herr
Lady
Wolfgangster.
in red.
You see Herr Wolfgangster be like, guys, pleasure to see you. Sorry to hear about what happened with Sam. This is, and kind of like points over to you and says, this is,
You can call me Lucky.
this is Lucky. She is, getting cut in on this and like looks at you.
Oh, is that what's happening now? I thought after whatever the hell happened earlier, you would have just scrapped this little operation of yours.
Hell no, I still got Eddies on this shit.
Yeah, well, this goes a lot deeper than I think either of you choons really think.
Oh, yeah.
And why would that be, honey?
Because it turns out that old Red Eye that Sam blew up like a fucking pipe bomb. Not only has been manufacturing cyber psychos, but he's trying to pit Twilight and Skintles against one another, and we might have just gotten in on that. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where is the old man, by the way?
There was a...
Probably
Let's just say...
vaporized. We're very sorry if you're a friend of his.
Oh, come on.
He's with the Barons
You got
now.
a body to prove it? Everybody's saying that. No one's got a body.
Hold up. Go into the...
Yeah, there you go.
And he's like, get this fucking shit off me. And like, puts on his fucking 404 Future Not Found shirt and his jacket. Still in the fucking bright magenta skin pants.
By the way, Devlin, you guys notice Devlin and Hank like fist bump and start talking amongst themselves.
You
That's
mean
right.
D?
Huh?
Yeah, and he-
D?
You mean D?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
said-
D. Not Delvin, Deltrick. I'm sorry, I get those
Wrong
names
D
mixed
guy.
up so much.
but
I was gonna say, wow,
comes-
taking player agency.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
comes
right.
it was
back
like
out
a
of the,
secret background thing.
secret background. Comes back
Yeah.
out of the van with Valentino. And is like, yeah, tossed it my way before he did the whole platoon thing.
She's kind of... Hold on.
Wow. That's a coarse way to put it.
Woo, boy!
Oh no. I'm so all drawn. Don't make me do it.
Let's hope
Man
he's got
blew
Mr.
himself
Stone.
up.
Pepe gun.
So, she's looking at the gun. And, you can't really tell what's in her face, what's on her face, for a moment, but then it goes back to kind of the cocky... Okay, so you have a gun that looks like his. She kind of
Deltrick
holds
is
out a
like-
hand.
Deltrick is like, nah, that's his gun. I can confirm he tossed that to Dove.
I don't know you any more than I really know Herr Wolfgangster here.
Oh, hey, my name's D.
There's
No
5
human.
people standing in front of you, collaborating the
Look.
story of what happened.
She's holding
And
up the
you're not
hand
going
for
to
the
believe
revolver.
5 people.
Before he hands it over,
Why?
he
Don't hand
pops
it
it open, shows there are 3 shells missing, knocks out the other 5 because he ain't handing you a loaded gun, then closes it, flips it around, and holds it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
takes
when
it.
I'm gonna be like, look, it's nice you're in denial and all, but we should get out of here. We did
I don't
slightly
remember
piss off
asking you a
corporate
damn
person.
thing, and we're not going anywhere until I'm satisfied.
I get in the car. Let's go, guys. We're not sticking around a corporate building after what we just did.
Hank
Can
is
we-
like, hey, I'm supposed to be a part of your group. Nice to meet you and all. My
Get
name's
in.
yeah, and Hank just like gets in. Okay, sounds good, boss man.
Yeah, can we take this trip down memory lane on the road, because kind of pissed some people off, and I also broke their elevator.
Look, whatever you did to them, that's your problem, not mine.
It's gonna be
She's
your
looking
problem
over
if you're
the
within
revolver.
explosion. If you're within danger close of this.
Flips it open, looking. How did the old fucker flips it shut, hands it back to you? How did the old fucker trust you with his goddamn revolver when I wasn't allowed to touch it, let alone clean it?
Kinda happens when you die.
Proximity. Honest to God.
Gangster, where did you find these idiots?
They've all either ran jobs for me or are trusted friends.
I'm starting the engine. Is everyone in, by the way?
Yeah,
There's enough room to cram everyone in that's here.
yeah.
If they need to
Wolf
cram in.
Gangster like hops in the back of the van. I swore I would never get in the back of a van of a woman that beat the hell out of me again, but I guess that this is what's happening. Can you get in the van? Because apparently they pissed off Skittles, and I am not a fan of being in between corporate wars.
I'm looking for Shia.
Yeah, Shia's out there. She's just vibing in her car. She probably waves at you.
Bevan will go over to towards her car. I'm gonna make room in the car for you to ride with them. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, she
Ah.
has a good driving skill. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Okay, wait, so are you having Shia ride in the van, or...
No,
He's-
she's driving me.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no,
He
she's...
said he's making room. He said he's making room to Marcine in the van.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, and her front seat is perfectly open. Her car is immaculately clean, by the way. And also you notice that the advertisement panel inside her car, it's gone. Been replaced
it.
by a custom steel sheet. So, yeah. She lets you in, and yeah. So, where are you guys driving?
Oh, well, I was gonna say she hasn't gotten the car yet because she's
Well,
got
Dove.
her own car.
Oh, yeah, you brought your own car.
It's a rental.
It's a rental, though. Yeah.
Well, you're driving a rental too. So, let's see here. The problem is you've taken away control from her, from the situation,
oh, yeah.
Daniel, and she doesn't like that.
I know.
So,
Listen, can we at least wait long
Hold on,
enough for me
hold
to
on.
get some fucking pants on?
hold on. She's gonna look at Herr Wolfgangster and says, "If I get in that car with people I don't know, it's your ass on the line."
Yeah.
Not
I figured
only
as
did a
much.
made man die on your job, I'm a made woman.
Yeah.
Just think about that.
I kind of already knew that, huh?
And she does get in the car.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you didn't think that we would follow up?
I am
Well-
peeling away
Yeah.
as they talk.
Yeah. So you guys are burning. Where are you guys going?
Anywhere that's not here.
Yeah. Anyway, but here, darling.
Let's go to the nearest
Um,
Onedies.
The nearest Onedies. We're gonna call it a Oncelers. Just pull it straight from Boondock Saints.
I love it.
Yeah. So you head to the nearest Oncelers. Yeah, like we're gonna probably say like, okay, here's the call. I am going to walk in here. I am going to get all of the crowd out of here, and then we are gonna sit down and figure out whatever the fuck needs to be figured out like one big happy family. Does that sound good to everyone?
Listen,
Right.
peel out if you don't want to see this, because I'm getting pants on because I'm tired of these fucking skin. Where'd you even get these?
Don't ask those kind of questions.
Yeah.
Is that a bullet hole? No.
Yeah.
There is probably like a bullet hole in his arm.
Yeah. And
No, yeah, but go ahead.
yeah, we'll get. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop at the Onslers, and we are gonna call it for the night because it is 11 o'clock, and I also really need to pee. So we are going to do some sign offs. Let's start with Daniel. If you want to start your sign off, and I'm gonna be in the bathroom, so if you guys want to kick it down the road after that, if I'm not back,
Okay.
yeah, just do it. Go, Daniel.
Hola! What up, Seismic Nasty? Or Daniel. You got me playing scene. And I feel bad, but I'm just like, we're right outside a corporate building. They have cameras. They now know you were with us. Oh boy. Yeah. I got to do some persuading. It's what I do. I'm all about that, whatchamacallit, human empathy, whatever that is. But yeah, you can catch him here many nights of the week on many of the different games we have running. It's too much to go into detail. I want to keep this short and simple and to the point. So thank you for watching tonight. Check us out other nights, and on to the next one.
You have to pick.
Okay, James. He spoke
Fuck.
first.
Hi ho, friendolas. My name is James, otherwise known as Knight. He caught me here today playing Dove, who really just fucking hates his life right now. Also, we're screwed. He just wants pants on, damn it. Can we not have this talk about why he got the revolver and not some other character other than Gunnar was probably like, well, it's the shortest distance, and he's an old man. He ain't got no throwing arm no more. But, yeah, he's
He
just
loves
fucking
baseball. What you mean he's got no arm?
done. He used to have an arm, then he threw too many pitches, and he ain't got no elbow no more. But, you can also find me here tomorrow, where we are getting back to Yakshas, where my players are bad men doing bad things, and they're gonna have to put up with that because they're gonna have to deal with when will you learn that your actions have consequences?
That your antecedents.
So we'll see what happens with that. They're gonna have to deal with the fact that they've killed at least 100 plus innocent civilians with basically a nuke. It's actually kind of fun. Uh-oh.
Wow.
You can also find me here on Sundays whenever we get back to Tales from the Cosmos, which I believe is not this week, but the next week because of Father's Day. I have 11 characters there, and more to come. That's all I gotta say. And sometimes I'm here on Mondays, where I am a guest star in the last season of The Fire Strike as Cyril Silverchild. Might as well be called S, because he's pretty much L, except now he's basically the Sarah from Doom Eternal, because he gives gifts of power. And we're going to kick this right along to Computer King.
I'm the Computer King, the super villain of streaming. And I was playing Dublin today, convincing people to let us upstairs. So that worked out. And then everybody went all angry, and we almost wound up in a fight with an entire corporate building. So tomorrow I'll be in Yakshas, playing John Howler Zulu, who drives a big monkey mech. On Sunday, I'm in Tales from the Cosmos, playing one of 3 characters, or 2 of 3, or 3 of 3, depending on how many places Gunnar decides to send us. But not this Sunday. This Sunday's Daddy's Day. Okay, Father's Day. Well, I won't call it Daddy's Day, because, you know, people call me Daddy, but I'm not related to them. So, Mondays, I'm in Monday Night Fire Strike as a little 3-foot-tall, 4-armed guy who does martial arts. And on Wednesdays, I run from Hench to Mensch, where I make some supervillain wannabes climb up the ladder towards being great and evil. And meanwhile, they're trying to kill off someone who is right now greater and evil-er than them. And that's about it, other than find me on Twitch under The Computer King when I have my streams. And this Saturday, I'm going to do a watch party. Don't know what movie yet because people haven't finished voting on it. So until then, GM, tell us who's next.
Who's gone already? Daniel, James, Computer King.
That's it.
Okay, Scott, bring us up next.
Okay, so with Scott, I'm the quiet healer person. So if nobody got hurt. I didn't do nothing. I just threw my 2 cents, waved at people, tried to be nice. Because nobody hurts the healer. They need to
Facts.
be healed, no matter what.
Yeah.
Other games, I put it simply, I have mental issues and I'm in a game every day of the week. So if there's a game on here, most likely I'm on it. But there's scheduling issues with some of the games, so I don't know when it's going to be. Just watch, see, and you can see some of the games that I'm in, I guess.
Hell yeah. All right, excellent. And that brings us to Gunner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sarah Smith, and today you caught me playing my new character. Sometimes she sounds like this. Other times I slip into more of a Southern belle. But don't worry, it's explained. The game master actually knows more about it than I do. Anyways, you can also find me on. Let's see, today's Thursday. Oh my God, today's Thursday. What have I
Whoa.
done with my life the past 3 days? Anyways, you can find me on Fridays, Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. And I play a brand new, wonderful, and usually moody character in all of them, except for Sundays. I play a bunch of fucking crazy characters because it's fun poking buttons, especially when somebody has very easily poked buttons. I'm not pointing at anyone in particular, James.
Wrong way.
No, on my screen it's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were pointing at Computer King, and I was like, Computer King doesn't seem like he has easily poked buttons.
Oh, I
I don't
haven't
know.
gotten there
Razor's
yet.
gonna die.
Stranger, it has hard buttons to push. Anduin's buttons I'll figure out.
Stranger pushes your buttons because of the 5 roll bullshit.
God fucking damn it, hate that.
Yep.
Anyways, but yeah, that's me.
All right. And that brings it back to me. But first, I'm going to give you guys, because you did very good at what you do. Very good. Wow, very good job.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. You guys better come on. Give me the getting better page. There we go. You guys are going to get 60 IP from this session. Group worked together well, accomplishing most of the mission goals with everyone taking part in the adventure. Nice job, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
Good job. Good
Oh,
job.
it was all
Very
me.
good.
I know. I carried it.
Excellent job. Wow. But yeah, and while you add those up, we are going to get a post-credit scene. We get a shot. It's heavily raining at this point. About 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Sun is starting to go down. We get a shot outside of an industrial warehouse. There's some big train tracks out by it. The mud and oil and grease and water are all coming together to create a rainbow-sheened, disgusting slosh that pools around the doors, the bay doors of this building. The bay doors are cracked open. There's one guy who's standing there with an assault rifle. We go inside and we see a doctor. He's got a gun to his head, right? And he is working furiously on a body on a table, right? We don't quite see the body. Kind of in the back, we see... yeah. Wow. I knew that you'd probably need me at some point, but I'm real glad you gave me a call. Very glad that you let me know about my nephew here.
Oh.
Seems to be stepping out of line, so... You know? I got a question for you. You hear this other guy in the corner. What? The fuck you even want to ask me at this point? Because I think you know the fucking answer. Ah, okay then. Okay. Well, if you know that I know the answer, then maybe you know the question. Want to give me a shot? In that fucking empty head of yours? You fucking gang-banging piece of shit? The kind of guy steps down a little bit. He looks like new human, right? It's alright, fine. Goes, when you find him, what are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna fuck him up. What kind of fucking question is that? Wrong answer. What are you going to do? He goes, I'm gonna fuck him up. And
Real nice.
I'm gonna fuck up the others who did this. Excellent. You know, I knew that you had some thoughts in that fucking steel cage of yours. I just want to make sure that it was still working and you were focused. You're right there. Fucking love it. As for you, and the body on the table kind of groans, and we get a shot, and it's Red Eye. He's getting real bored up. I'm gonna do you a solid. Not only are you getting an upgrade, but everybody that you know who made it out of that is getting an upgrade. You're getting an upgrade. You're getting an upgrade. You're getting an upgrade. Oh, it feels good. I'm like Oprah today. And like you hear Red Eye on the table. Just tell me one thing. And he goes, oh, what can I tell you? What can I say to you, my beautiful little killing machine? Just tell me we get to make them hurt. He kind of stops and he steps back for a second and goes, Redzy. What kind of an uncle would I be if I didn't say that he could get hurt? You learn from when you get hurt. You know what they say? What doesn't make you stronger, it fucking kills you. And we are gonna cut there.
Hold up.
Hello everybody, my name is Mike, also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free, and you've caught me today running a New Amsterdam, my game in the Cyberpunk Red system in my own custom universe. You can also catch me on Saturdays, various Saturdays, potentially. Well, actually, no, we're moving the date, so you can catch me whenever we do just as Grab Bag, and whenever we do the Bitter Ends, as Greasy, host of KRUST 6.66, The Crust, the hottest shit that floated to the top of the bathtub. You can also catch me, God, I love the reaction that I always get to that, even when people have heard it a million times. Like, James, you just were like, But yeah, you can also catch me on Mondays in Fire Shrike, where I play ex-Paralictor Burn Ward, the Knight of Patella, also known as a cop. I hate you, Chris.
Cap.
And you can catch me whenever I'm able to be in, Yakshas as Frank. My work schedule has changed dramatically, so my everything else schedule is also changing dramatically. So I will have updates on that probably next time I do a sign off. I won't be there tomorrow. I'm sorry, Twitch land. I know that you love my beautiful face, but it happens. James, don't cry. You're an ugly crier. So anyway, I'm kidding, James. I'm sorry.
I am, though. I'm an ugly everything.
So, if you are currently watching us on Twitch, thank you so much. We love you, but you can also be watching us on YouTube again and again and again and again and again at youtube.com/Paradise Theater. If you're currently watching us on YouTube, you want to catch these crazy shenanigans live, then please catch us at twitch.tv/pair_o_dice_theater. And if you happen to be a fan of the hot and sexy world of scheduling, you also happen to enjoy some community interaction from time to time, just a little bit, it's like chocolate on a diet, just a little bit every once in a while. And you are a fan of memes, Catch us at Pear Theater on Twitter. My name is Mike, also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free. And with that, let's get a good old-fashioned R.I.P. Bambino and get the hell out of here.
R.I.P.
Bambino.
I'm still like,
Just
thanks for the
very
gun.
small box.